Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central.
Someone said that his daughters didn't deserve to grow up without a dad. Well, they had a dad. I think they're actually better off without him.
The unbearable hours later.
I got fired from my job today because someone publicly doxed me.
Because you told them they're better off without their dad. I'm not saying it's right to dox you, but...
And it was so bad.
Just consequences.
This is why you need to be careful with what you say online, and even more so what information you put out there.
Get ready with me to get fired, I'm pretty sure. I just checked my calendar and I have a sudden surprise meeting on my calendar. 15 minutes long with just a person from HR I've never met before and also my boss's boss. So pretty sure I know what that means. I feel like I've always been like a really good worker. I always get my work done on time.
You say that, but you said you already met with HR once before.
Go above and beyond, but I guess, I'm assuming they probably saw the video that I did last week.
Oh, so you already know why they're gonna probably fire you, you idiot.
Outfits that won't get you fired? I'm pretty sure that's fake news.
I like Chanel. I like the bag. Give me money. Give me. See, you can go ahead, clock out. You can clock out. You can get out my clock. I'm off.
Nothing clears a dance floor faster than a manager walking in.
She thought she was one of us. What the hell is going on? See, this is the type of thing I talk about. Like, these are medical professionals. They look like somewhat surgeons or something. Why are you creating goofy TikTok videos in the surgery room with all of your gear? It just doesn't make sense. Like, the internet really caused professionalism to just go straight down the drain.
It's hard to have respect for someone that's doing reels when they should be doing rounds.
And here I am to work a 40-hour work week.
Nurses.
I go get my check. My check missing 10 hours. They like, oh, it's all right. We'll put it on your next week check. Who next week check? Boy, I will flood this. Boy, you better find some type of way to pay me for you don't have no facility. I'll stay focused.
And now she's fired with a lawsuit pending and still no check.
I can understand being upset when they mess up your check and stuff, but it's an extra 10 hours. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It might be a big deal to her. My bad. I was making TikTok at work and my manager texted me a video while you were at work.
She was looking for views, wasn't she? Be careful what you wish for. Somewhere in that hospital, there's a patient flatlining. But I guess TikTok views are more important, right?
Let me tell you about the time I got fired from Allied Universal for posting videos on TikTok. So the last place I worked...
And yet you're still here posting videos on TikTok.
...for Allied was in Charlotte at a Wells Fargo call center building. And I already had a lot of troubles with my manager and everything. Like, he was just doing the absolute most. And me and that manager kind of got cool. He saw, like, hey, let me not... And I go to whole shift. I'm making my videos like normal. I'm chilling. It's such a chill site. It's probably like 7:30. They called me to the office. They said, hey, Aisha, the manager want to speak to you. Mind y'all, I keep getting write-ups about my socks, write-ups. So I go to the office. It's the manager that I was fussing with, but then we got cool. And then the new manager that nobody likes. He's just he's one of them lame black dudes that got some power all of a sudden. Like, he was probably lame in school and lame all his life. And now
so he's responsible and worked hard.
He got some power and he's trying to take advantage of it. That's what he reminded me of. And so I go in the office. He handed me a piece of paper. I said, what is this? He said, oh, nothing really. It's just an old write-up. I wanted you to sign it so you can acknowledge the fact that you've seen it and you da-da-da-da-da. Y'all, why once I signed the paper, he looked at it, made sure it was my right signature. He said, yeah, you're terminated. I said, what? So me signing that paper was my termination? Are you serious? I said, for what? He said, oh, we've been getting calls that you've been posting on TikTok and posting on social media wearing the Allied uniform. I said, sir, I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. He said,
So you admit to it, okay?
yeah, well, that's not illegal. He said that's against company policy, and you gotta go. Y'all, every time a company fire me for no reason, I get so pissed. I got so mad. I started cussing that man out, and this is why I'm ineligible for rehire with
Again, this is why I'm not trying to be racist. Right? This is why people just hate dealing with black women, especially in nail shops, especially in liquor stores, especially in everywhere. That they always end up being so miserable and confrontational all the time.
Ally Universal.
She really said she was fired for no reason. How can she have absolutely no accountability?
I'm here 30 minutes.
And then they just act so oblivious to what the things they did.
Before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. Check in.
And you're not getting on your flight. It's a Mayday flight. You didn't. And you think
Just start recording the gentleman while you're at work.
you're gonna check me in? I bet you was wrong.
Diabolical.
I paid for a ticket.
And you
Yeah,
didn't
I
pay
paid for a
$25 for
ticket.
an agent assistant, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just
And you
said
thought
that
you was
I
gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I
And you
just
thought you
said
was
that
gonna get
I
on your
would
flight.
pay the
And you thought you was gonna get
$25.
on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you
You're
was
gonna
gonna
mock
get on
him?
your
I
flight.
literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check.
We don't control that.
And you will never fly
You were
on
about to
Frontier
let me
Airlines
check
again.
in. You were about to let me check in,
Oh,
and you did not in your personal space.
You're in
This
my
is
face.
not
I
your
work
personal
here. This
space.
is my stationary.
This is not
I'm at
your
Frontier.
personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on this stuff.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket, and they are
I wonder why Frontier is going bankrupt.
not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
You'll be happy to know that these two clowns got fired from their job.
Thank God.
It's insane to think how many people lost their jobs because of dancing.
This is a man's world! I'm the victim! Remember? You're doing nothing! I lost my job! That was my only way to make money!
The DoorDash situation is so ridiculous. When I first heard that she got essayed by a customer, I was like, holy, that could happen just by DoorDashing? I'm so sorry.
I also thought, I was like, dang, I can see it happening, just, but when I first heard the story, I was like, oh, it does sound possible. And then we look at the story, and then we're like, oh, you're just crazy.
If you don't know what happened, she's a DoorDasher that went to this guy's house delivering food. Then put the food down in front of the door. The door was apparently open. She looked inside, and there was a dude naked on the couch passed out. But then she posted like 4 explanation videos, and in each video she flip-flopped through the details. In the original explanation video she posted that TikTok took down, the door was a crack open, and she had to push her way through to see the guy. Then in her most recent video, the door was all the way open, and there was the guy. But let's just use her latest explanation for a frame of reference. In what way was that assault? In worst case scenario, that was indecent exposure. I'm sure you're shocked and scared that you saw that, which is completely reasonable. Any person would be. But why would you take out your phone, record it, and then post it all over the internet? You're feeling insanely victimized, and then you take out your phone and record it while the guy is obviously passed out on the couch in his own home. All you had to do was deliver the food and just leave it at the front door. Why would you peek inside of the house? Like, that just makes zero sense to me.
It's like, are you so curious about people's houses? I mean, I've probably done some delivery type jobs before. I've never even thought about opening somebody's house. I literally just drop it off, maybe ring a doorbell, and then leave.
To me, why look inside of the house to see if anybody's in there? Just leave the food and go. The best case scenario, if you didn't have to push the door open and he was there in your line of view, no matter what you did, that's the dude's fault. Ridiculous for a grown man to pass out on the couch in full view of an open door. Sir. But then to post that footage on the internet and then make 50 videos screaming SA about it? Come on.
This is terrible. Real, actual victims of SA can't stand women like this.
Bruh, this is our nurse. We gonna die. Yeah.
A video like this should 100% get her fired.
Oh man, that was a lot of reading. Dear Malaya, I hope this message finds you well. It has come to our attention that you are actively involved with OnlyFans, a platform that may conflict with our company's image professional standards. That's all I need to read, guys.
You didn't get fired from your job. They gave you a choice, and your boss literally couldn't be kinder about it.
If it really was just a side hustle, the company would have been fine with it.
No.
When your boss catches you making TikTok at work.
Maybe she was just trying the get fired challenge.
I got fired for being a woke professor.
No, you got fired for scamming your students out of $120,000.
Whoa. That's a lot of money.
I'm going to let her tell you what she said she was doing, and then I'm going to show you the truth with receipts.
I designed a kick course to teach my 600 students about basic self-awareness, empathy, and essential communication skills for life. But, I mean, basically being a good human.
Now, let me tell you what she actually did. She designed a college course that required you pay to join her patriarchy rebellion community for the low price of $99 a year. Remember, she has 600 students. Now, since she was teaching at a business school, you might think that the patriarchy rebellion community is about succeeding in business. It's about communicating well in business.
It's about just hating men?
Nah, according to her, it's a safe place to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the ground. This is her saying this. Also, according to her, 100% of the membership fees are donated to Planned Parenthood. But here's something even funnier about that. Her web pages say different things that she was doing with the money. On her GoFundMe, it says she was using the funds to buy herself a Rebellion RV. Her website states that 100% of the membership fees are used for awareness, education, and activism for a bully-free future. And of course, we already saw the Facebook post where she says it's going to Planned Parenthood. And because she had been running this scam since 2022, she's raked in more than $120,000 in membership fees. All for a community that, as she said, is to coordinate our efforts to burn everything to the ground.
So an anarchist.
So no, you didn't get fired for being a woke professor. You got fired because you were scamming your students out of $120K.
This is the last woman that should be teaching others how to be a good human.
I can't even imagine like these teachers now being able to scam students this way. I know professors somewhat scam students before, especially when they wrote their own books and stuff, but this is a whole nother level.
Come on now, miss. Tulips before TikToks. That's what they're paying you for.
You know, I've had comments about like, oh, let them be. They have a tough job. You're just, you know, relaxing and just relieving some stress. No, it's called professionalism. You can do those things on your off time. Who wants nurses like this? Like all of a sudden, you have some pain attack, you're hitting the button, and they're too busy in the freaking hallway dancing.
Looks like the only thing these ladies are monitoring
like
is their viewer count.
Something. I don't even know what the hell they're doing. Why are they so adamant about sneaking these videos in at work?
If you're that worried about being caught, maybe don't do a dance video in the middle of your shift.
POV, when your manager walks in, you make TikToks.
At least the manager seemed okay with it this time. I know I wouldn't be.
Did you just use gloves as a pretend heel to walk like they wearing pretend heels? Really? This is what you do with gloves? I know us men do goofy stuff at work too, but at least we're not dumb enough to film ourselves, I guess.
This really isn't the first thing that comes to mind when I hear nurses are looking for something viral.
Part 2 of I've lost my 3rd job in the past 4 months. So I got fired today, and I was explaining that I lost it because of TikTok. But my thing is, they were saying that, like, oh, you posted these things about your job, and, like, kind of, like, talking bad about my character, saying that I would talk trash about the company. And I'm like, I would never talk trash about the company on my social media platform. I would never talk trash about anyone.
Girl, you kind of look like a zombie right now.
I tell situations that happen and ask if other people are going through it, because I feel like my platform is somewhere where I just want to communicate with people. And if they feel this way, like, awesome. Like, I talked about being lost in my job and feeling like I'm going to be 31. It has nothing to do about my job, but it's about, like, do I have passion here? Do I not? And I'm just trying to say, like,
You're literally talking about if you still want to be at the work that you're at right now. You're making videos talking about how you want to quit, probably. Like, you're questioning your own position in the company if you actually want to stay. What employer would be okay with that?
I'm feeling sad today. Like, has anyone ever felt this way? Again, not talking bad about the job. And they did say, they were like, we lost trust in you because you posted during the day and you were posting TikToks. And I'm like, yeah, so they let me go because they said I was talking bad about the company on my TikTok platform, which I would, again, never do. I love talking about, like, situations because it's so funny. We're all working right now and we're all just going through this crazy time where it's like, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Or, like,
yeah, why do you have to share it all the time with everyone?
Oh my God, I messed up at work. Or, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Or, oh my God, training was so hard. Like, do you guys go through this? Da, da, da. That's all I'm saying is just life.
Do you not have friends? You seem like you're lonely and don't have friends. And don't have friends to confide in and talk to other than the phone that you're using to post these videos.
Events and just trying to relate to people. And that's why I love TikTok, is you can relate to people and you can tell, like, struggles and stuff like that. And I don't think that's something that you should get fired for.
If you lose 3 jobs in 4 months, how is that not a you problem?
So this is how a nurse operates at night, learning to line step instead of helping the sick. Yep, pretty much. I'm telling you now, this is probably one of the major reasons why my mother passed, is the neglect from her nurses. Nurses probably exactly like this. This is probably why I was so enraged by these nurses doing all these stupid TikTok dances. When you have someone that's sickly, that needs your help, and you're busy doing whatever stupid fuckery that you're doing, it needs to stop.
Y'all, people, kids don't feel good, and y'all in here playing this loud music. Please turn down.
Nothing says professional care like blasting music and line dancing at a hospital.
Hey guys, we're gonna go make slime on the floor, even though our boss told us not to because it's really unhygienic.
You were told specifically not to. Yet, we're gonna do it anyways. Just and you record it. That's the other thing. You know, back at least when we were kids and we did stupid stuff when we were kids, there weren't recordings of it.
Clean the floor. This is disgusting. You both go fired today.
No, I need my job, please.
No, it's too dirty.
No, you don't understand.
Messy.
I need this job. I have no money. Please, please.
Was this cut from an
I don't know if this is a skit.
adult film or something? This is some horrible acting.
Did you guys see this video of this substitute teacher being fired? So if you guys did not know, this substitute teacher was fired today. Now, the first couple of red flags I noticed was her calling herself one of the students or mentioning that she looks like a student. The second red flag was she was calling a student shorty. I'm sorry, what? Saying sheesh while the camera is on children. And then she accused children, minors, of trying to take her down. Now, we all know what take down really means. It is very concerning when an adult talks like that about children. And of course, in her recent video, she's taking zero accountability. Clearly not understanding why she was let go from her job. I just find it really odd that these days teachers are trying to impress the children with their looks instead of with their smarts.
So crazy to try to impress children.
You can also be a
Children that don't know any better.
cool teacher without being inappropriate.
Yeah, no more BBL teachers, please. It's a little awkward for the students, I'm sure.
If it were up to me, women like this would be sent straight to jail. There should be consequences.
Breaking news, these nurses you're next. Fired after posting a TikTok making fun of their patients at their OBGYN. So this person right here, she's the ringleader of this. It was actually on her TikTok account. She had all of her nurses pose around a picture and said, "Are patients allowed to leave you guys gifts?" To which then she posted pictures of her fellow nurses posing with what people are saying is bodily fluid from their patients on the sheet here at their OBGYN. And these are the gifts that they said that their patients are leaving them. We love our gifts so much, and they're making fun of the bodily fluid that these people ended up leaving on there because they're at a doctor's office. This woman here...
Like, the people want to be safe when someone's examining their private parts. It would be nice to not get humiliated while someone's examining your body parts, your intimate body parts.
Even stuck her tongue out and got her face right beside it. She said all shapes and sizes. And then you had all of them post together and say, make sure to leave your healthcare workers sweet gifts like these. And after that video went viral on TikTok, Sutter Health, who owned that doctor's office, actually made a post saying that the woman who owned the account has been fired and the other people that were posing have been put on administrative leave quickly after that. People went to their IG and figured out that Sutter Health was actually deleting comments when people were asking why they allowed their employees to post something like this.
The last thing these people should be doing is working at a hospital.
Again, I get people in the comment section, oh, they have hard, stressful jobs. They're just doing this to de-stress. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. There's called professionalism. And in the medical field, when people's lives are on the hands, I expect people to be professional.
I hope he's at least getting a discount on that ride or something.
Okay, so I literally just found out that my best friend is getting engaged tomorrow. I'm sorry, one sec, my manager is slacking me. Okay, she can wait. Sorry, yeah, so she's
Wow. Okay.
getting engaged to the love of her life. They've been together their entire lives. Sorry, my manager keeps slacking me. What does she want? Hey, stop making TikToks. I can see you in their room. Hey, Ann. You have to do your job and answer customer emails. Bet you can't see me now because I got a blanket over my head. I can outsmart you, Ann. So anyway, my friend has no idea. God, one sec. What is it?
This has to be a skit. Oh yeah.
She keeps
See that whole-
slapping me. We need to meet right now. I'm working. I had therapy. I was doing therapy under the blanket. Okay, Aunt, yeah, I'm fired.
This video should be attached to her resume, just so her next employer can see what they're getting into.
Sneak peek of the new iPhone comes at a big cost. An Apple engineer's daughter posted this video online, and because of it, her father no longer has a job.
I'm feeling good today. Brooke Amelia Peterson, a vlogger, and her dad, Apple engineer Ken Bauer,
My dad, the Apple man.
were in good spirits as they walked onto the Apple campus at Infinite Loop in Cupertino last week. Peterson records the check-in and badging process, and the family heads to the company cafeteria where, like a proud papa, Bauer tries out Apple Pay on his new iPhone 10.
I mean, my best friend works for Google. He doesn't really talk much about the stuff he does because it's so confidential.
A feature that he worked on.
Did you get it? I did.
Bauer then hands the phone over to his daughter, who tries out some of the new features. In the process, she apparently exposed some sensitive information in an email subject line when she pulled down the notifications. Peterson posted the video October 21st, and in 2 days, it became one of YouTube's top 10 trending videos, even beating out a clip from Ellen. Apple asked Peterson to remove the video, which she did. The company later fired Bauer, an engineer who had worked there for 4 years.
Imagine losing your dream job because your daughter just had to make a TikTok.
That's why careers and TikToks and jobs do not mix. Unless your job is social media TikTok, I guess.
This is clearly a bad joke, but it does serve to highlight how stupid the real versions are.
I get people need to blow off steam and maybe relax a little bit and off the stresses of work, but no, you shouldn't be making TikTok videos while at work, during work hours, while seeing patients or with patients waiting for you. That's just diabolical type shit. Stop it. Get some help, people. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.